So we've got a huge problem here. I just ran into this section of like 10 buckets where I guess we have a few leaks in the ceiling. Alright guys, I'm out here in southern Long Island this time. We're actually just outside a Target. Yes, those are sirens in the background. Unfortunately, they're not tornado sirens because that would be really cool. We do have a severe warned thunderstorm that's moving our way. But man, are the winds just absolutely ripping out here. This is why we have the high wind warning in effect. But we have some sort of siren going on right now. But I mean, gosh, these winds are very strong. They're actually rocking the car a little bit. So for those high profile vehicles, they could actually fall over like those 18-wheelers, those semi-trucks. So please do be careful with this storm system. Coastal flood warning in effect. Man, oh man, is the wind just ripping out here. Oh wow, very strong wind gusts right there. I'll keep you guys posted on what we see out here. But man, oh man, is this a crazy storm. And once again, we actually do have a severe warned storm that is heading our way. Alright, but gosh, this lower level jet is ripping across the sky, basically, is what we're seeing here with these winds that are coming out of the west. But my goodness, is this a very powerful storm, and a very powerful storm cell that is moving its way up from New Jersey that could actually bring us our first severe warned storm of the year. Just outside of a Target here. We're in southern Long Island. Wow. That wind is absolutely just ripping. So that was just about a 50, 55, maybe even a 60 mile per hour gust. My hands are already numb. Look at this. This drain has already been overwhelmed, overflowed. This is probably the craziest and most intense weather I've seen today. Wow. All I can say right now is, wow, that was very intense. Well, now we're inside. We're in between these two buildings here, so we're about to go inside this shop. But my gosh, are the winds just ripping out there. Well, we just made it inside the mall. That was absolutely insane. I swear those gusts were about 60 miles per hour. So we're gonna look at radar soon. Hopefully we'll, get home before the actual severe storm hits. But wow, I mean, those winds were probably the strongest I've felt all day today. So, our high wind warning, I believe, actually got extended by a few hours. So, I mean, this storm is very powerful. Obviously, we had that severe weather outbreak in the Ohio Valley and the Central Plains. But yeah, I mean, our version of the storm, our side of the storm, is really not showing any signs of being weaker than, what it brought to those other regions. It's just a different impact that we got. We're not getting the severe weather, we're getting the heavy winds, heavy rain. But yeah, very cool. Rain has picked up. The winds are still pretty strong. We're gonna head out over here. This is actually not the same entrance I came in through. It's just a different side of the whole building. We're just gonna get a look at things. You can actually hear the wind on the trees and stuff. I'm gonna come under this overhang. Wow. These are tropical storm forest conditions right now. Let's get under here. It is very chaotic out here, very strong winds. Funny thing is that every time you see someone get out of their car, they always just run as fast as they can. Get under cover. because it is just absolutely calming down right now. It's cold, and the rain is getting blown into your face. Look at that guy over there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, over here too. But the rain just gets blown into your face because of just how strong these winds are ripping out here. So yeah, we'll see how heavy the rain gets with that oncoming thunderstorm cell. But man, these conditions are really not looking great out here in southern Long Island. So we've got a huge problem here. I just ran into this section of like 10 buckets where I guess we have a few leaks in the ceiling. I'm going to move this one because it is missing the leak. There we go. But yeah, it looks like we have a bunch of little leaks here in the ceiling, so that's a problem. But hopefully the mall will be able to repair that. But look how much water is just flowing down this roof here. So looks like the rain is definitely picking up as that thunderstorm cell gets closer. But yeah, we'll just have to see how bad it gets. Alright, so we are just leaving the mall now, and conditions are not nearly as bad as they were. Everything is kind of just slowed down. Even the rain isn't as heavy. Still, it's very breezy out here. But yeah, definitely not as bad as it was. Just like I would say 10 minutes ago. Alright, but I mean, this is a powerful storm just here. We're feeling the big time effects. We had like 10 leaks in the roof, the ceiling, back over towards the mall. But yeah, still definitely very wet, still very windy out here, but not nearly as bad as it was. So we're on the way home now. We'll see if there's any flash flooding going around as we make our trip back up northward through the island. But yeah, here are the clouds, and you can just see that they're moving very fast, meaning that the lower level jet is very strong. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what else we see.